Welcome back to the Expensive Coins History channel, your trusted destination for numismatic history, rare coin analysis, and market insights. Today, we're diving deep into one of Singapore's most fascinating and lesser-known coins, the 1989 no-mint mark Singapore 10 cents coin. This is not just any ordinary 10-cent piece. For collectors and investors alike, this coin has become a subject of increasing interest due to its unique characteristics, relative scarcity, and rising value in today's numismatic market. So whether you're a seasoned collector, a curious beginner, or simply someone who stumbled across a strange-looking coin in your change jar, stay tuned. By the end of this video, you'll have a thorough understanding of the coin's origin, its special features, why it's so valuable, and how much it could be worth in 2025. Singapore, a young and dynamic nation in Southeast Asia, introduced its first set of coins in 1967. These coins featured the national coat of arms on the obverse and various native flora and fauna on the reverse, forming the first series of Singaporean coinage. The 10-cent coin, part of this original series, saw various design modifications over the decades, including changes in metal composition and minting techniques. The 1989 10 cents coin belongs to what collectors call the second series of Singapore coins, which was introduced in the mid-1980s. This series prominently featured local plants on the reverse side, and the 10-cent coin showcased the beautiful Ardisia elliptica, also known as the shoe-button ardisia, a common tropical shrub found in Southeast Asia. Unlike earlier coins that were minted in the United Kingdom or by the Singapore Mint with consistent markings, the 1989 10 cents coin stands out due to one defining feature. It was struck without any mint mark. Typically, mint marks are small letters or symbols placed on coins to indicate the minting authority or location. In many countries, including Singapore, mint marks are standard practice, helping collectors and governments trace the origin of coin batches. The absence of a mint mark on the 1989 10-cent coin has raised several theories among collectors. Some believe it was an intentional decision by the Singapore Mint during that year, possibly due to a transitional minting process. Others suspect it may have been a minting error, resulting in a smaller-than-usual batch of coins produced without proper mint identification. Whether intentional or accidental, the result is the same: a limited number of coins from 1989 exist without a mint mark, making them a rarity in the numismatic world. Coins from Singapore are generally not considered ultra-rare on the global scale, given the country's strong minting practices and relatively high coin production volumes. However, coins with anomalies, like the 1989 no-mint mark 10-cent piece, quickly become collectible due to their unexpected nature and short-lived presence. Over the past decade, collectors have reported that these particular coins are rarely seen in circulation, and when they do appear at auctions or in numismatic forums, they are snapped up quickly. Based on private collector reports and auction house data, fewer than a few thousand of these coins are estimated to exist in good condition today, making them increasingly rare. Moreover, finding one in mint state, which means it has not been circulated and shows no signs of wear, is extremely difficult. High-grade examples certified by professional grading services are especially sought after. As of mid-2025, the value of a 1989 no-mint mark Singapore 10 cents coin has seen a noticeable rise. This is due to a growing international interest in Southeast Asian coinage and a renewed interest in error and anomaly coins. Here are some updated market insights for this year. Circulated examples in fair to good condition can fetch anywhere between 10 to 25 Singapore dollars. Coins in very fine to extremely fine condition may be valued between 40 and 80 Singapore dollars. Uncirculated coins, or those graded MS 60 and above by professional coin grading services like NGC or PCGS, can command prices upwards of 150 to 300 Singapore dollars, depending on the demand and bidding competition. Exceptionally well-preserved coins in top mint state grades have even reached auction prices of 400 Singapore dollars or more. It's important to remember that coin values fluctuate depending on collector demand, coin condition, grading certification, and overall availability in the market. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning can severely reduce its value. If the coin appears to be in excellent condition, consider having it professionally graded and encapsulated. Keep the coin stored in a cool, dry place using acid-free coin holders or capsules. If you're selling, check multiple platforms such as eBay, reputable coin forums, and local numismatic auctions to compare current asking prices. For buyers, ensure that you verify authenticity. Always request clear, high-resolution photos and, when possible, proof of professional grading. The 1989 no mint mark Singapore 10 cents coin represents more than just 10 cents of monetary value. It tells a story of production anomalies, historical context, and the power of rarity in the world of numismatics. As we've seen in 2025, the value of this coin continues to rise, and interest in Southeast Asian coins is growing across global collector communities. Whether you're hunting for one of these coins to add to your collection, or you've just discovered one in an old drawer, now is the perfect time to explore its potential. This humble coin may very well be worth more than you think. We journey into the heart of Scandinavian numismatics to explore a coin that has sparked significant interest among collectors worldwide, the 1984 no mint mark Denmark 25 or coin. This seemingly modest coin, once a simple unit of Danish currency, has transformed into a prized collectible, admired not only for its historical context but also for its surprising rarity. Stay with us as we uncover the story, significance, and rising value of this numismatic gem in today's dynamic coin market. The 25 or coin from Denmark, minted in 1984, holds a unique position in Danish monetary history. Made of aluminum bronze, it features a crowned monogram of Queen Margrethe II on the obverse, a stylized heart mint mark in most editions, and the denomination and year on the reverse. However, a small number of these coins minted in 1984 have drawn exceptional attention. They are completely missing the traditional Copenhagen mint's heart-shaped mint mark. These no mint mark varieties are exceptionally scarce and remain a mystery to many collectors and experts alike. To understand the significance of the missing mint mark, we must consider the broader context. Danish coins traditionally include the heart symbol to denote production at the Danish Royal Mint. Its absence could indicate a minting error, a test strike, or an experimental batch that was never intended to enter general circulation. While 1984 marked the final year of regular production for the 25 or coin before it was gradually phased out in the late 1980s, the version without the mint mark is believed to have been released in extremely limited quantities, possibly as a result of a die oversight. No official records confirm how many no mint mark specimens exist, but their appearance at auctions and in private collections is rare and usually garners significant attention and bidding activity. What makes the 1984 no mint mark 25 or coin so fascinating is not just the error itself, but the fact that it occurred during the twilight years of the denomination. Most Danes at the time overlooked it, which only increased its scarcity over time. It's the perfect storm of historical context, rarity, and visual anomaly. As of 2025, the numismatic market has seen a marked increase in interest for European-era coins and mint anomalies. This has propelled the 1984 no mint mark 25 or into the spotlight. In the early 2000s, these coins were occasionally sold for modest sums, often under $50, simply due to a lack of awareness. But as more collectors began to understand its scarcity, values started to rise steadily. By 2020, examples in fine condition were fetching prices between $150 and $300. Today, in 2025, the market has matured further. Verified examples in very fine to extremely fine condition are being auctioned for anywhere between $400 and $900, depending on provenance and demand. Uncirculated examples, if authenticated, have reportedly surpassed the $1,200 mark in some private sales. Authentication and grading are crucial when it comes to the 1984 no mint mark 25 or. Because of the coin's subtle variation, counterfeits and altered specimens do exist. Reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC are strongly recommended for anyone looking to buy, sell, or invest in this coin. Collectors are urged to verify the absence of the mint mark with magnification and expert consultation. The absence should be complete, not faint, partially struck, or worn away. A genuine mint error will show no trace of the Copenhagen mint signature heart symbol beneath the monogram or date. For dedicated collectors of Scandinavian currency, the 1984 no mint mark Denmark 25 or is more than a curiosity, it is a centerpiece. Its allure comes not only from what is visible, but from what is missing. That missing mint mark tells a story of transition, oversight, and perhaps even a silent rebellion of machinery within the minting halls of Copenhagen. It is a coin that challenges our perception of value, how something so small, once disregarded as pocket change, can evolve into a coveted artifact sought by collectors across continents. In the world of numismatics, rarity and mystery often go hand in hand. The 1984 no mint mark 25 or coin from Denmark stands as a testament to this truth. Whether you're a seasoned collector, a curious enthusiast, or an investor exploring overlooked corners of the market, this coin offers a compelling opportunity to own a piece of history, one that continues to grow in intrigue and value. The elusive 1998 no mint mark Queen Elizabeth II 5-cent coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious enthusiast, this video will provide an in-depth look at its origin, history, scarcity, value progression, and the current 2025 market trends. Make sure to watch until the end. You might just be holding a hidden treasure in your pocket change. The Australian 5-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, replacing the pre-decimal currency as part of Australia's move to decimalisation. The coin features the iconic echidna design by Stuart Devlin on the reverse, and the reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, on the obverse. In 1998, the Royal Australian Mint released millions of 5-cent coins into circulation. However, amidst that massive mintage, a small number of coins entered the market missing one very distinct feature: the mint mark. Normally, Australian circulating coins do not bear a visible mint mark unless released in special sets, but the term no mint mark in this context refers to a rare die error or production anomaly, which caused a variation from the norm. This has led to a very limited number of error coins from the 1998 production run becoming highly sought after by collectors, especially those which appear to be double-struck, off-center, or possess other minting anomalies in conjunction with the no mint mark. Error. The rarity of the 1998 no mint mark 5-cent coin comes down to a few key factors. First is the unconfirmed and extremely low number of these error coins that have been discovered in circulation. While no official mintage figures exist for these specific anomalies, it is believed that fewer than a few hundred, potentially even fewer, are known to exist. This scarcity is compounded by the difficulty of authentication. Since standard Australian 5-cent coins do not typically carry an overt mint mark, the term no mint mark can be misleading. What collectors and experts are really identifying are coins that differ from the expected production die characteristics, often showing unintentional die varieties, misalignments, or planchet flaws. Secondly, the coin's age plays a role. Now over 25 years old, many of these coins have either been worn down, lost, or simply remain undiscovered in circulation, tucked away in drawers or forgotten coin jars. Those that surface in high grades, especially in mint state conditions, are incredibly scarce. Let's take a moment to reflect on how the market has evolved for this coin. In the early 2000s, the 1998 5-cent coin was largely ignored by collectors due to its common appearance. But as the years passed and more attention was given to die errors and rare varieties, interest began to build. By 2010, high-grade examples were fetching anywhere between $50 and $150 Australian dollars, depending on condition and the nature of the error. In 2018, a verified specimen of the 1998 no mint mark error in a near-uncirculated state reportedly sold at a private auction for upwards of $400. Collectors began to realize that this was not just another 5-cent piece, but a numismatic oddity, a product of rare circumstances at the Royal Australian Mint that year. Social media platforms, coin forums, and digital catalogs helped spread awareness, and soon this unassuming coin was elevated to a cult status within Australian coin collecting circles. Current market valuations show significant appreciation. Verified and authenticated examples in circulated condition can now command between $200 to $500 Australian dollars, depending on wear, clarity of features, and overall preservation. Coins in uncirculated or mint state condition, especially those graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC, are valued at anywhere between $750 to over $1,200. Coins with multiple anomalies, such as double striking, off-center features, or planchet flaws, can push prices even higher, sometimes crossing the $2,000 mark in auction settings. However, it is important to stress that value greatly depends on condition, authentication, and market demand at the time of sale. If you believe you may own a 1998 5-cent coin with no mint mark or a minting anomaly, careful inspection is crucial. Begin by examining the details under a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for abnormalities in the rim, striking inconsistencies, or signs of doubled dies. Since standard coins also lack visible mint marks, focus on die characteristics and reach out to professional grading services for authentication. Be cautious of altered or damaged coins being passed off as rare errors. Always consult with a reputable coin dealer or numismatic expert before making any investment or sale decision. In the world of numismatics, opportunity often lies in the overlooked. The 1998 no-mint mark Queen Elizabeth 5-cent coin is a perfect example of how a minor production anomaly can transform an ordinary circulating coin into a high-value collectible. As we look ahead in 2025 and beyond, demand for rare modern-era coins continues to grow. Younger collectors and digital marketplaces have revolutionized how coins are bought, sold, and evaluated. This particular coin is positioned well in the investment landscape due to its rarity, historical intrigue, and upward price trajectory. If you come across one, treat it with care. It could very well be one of the most valuable 5-cent coins in Australia today. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth look at the rare 1998 no-mint mark 5-cent coin from Australia. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. It's the 1993 Spain 5 pesetas coin, but not just any version. We're talking specifically about the rare no-mint mark variant. If you own one of these or are simply curious about how a common-looking coin can be worth a small fortune, then stay tuned. This is a coin with a unique story, a growing legacy, and significant value in the collector's market as of 2025. The Spanish 5 pesetas coin, also known locally as the duro, has been an integral part of Spain's monetary system for decades. The coin we're focusing on today was minted in 1993 during the reign of King Juan Carlos I, a period that marked the tail end of the peseta era before the euro was introduced in 2002. Traditionally, coins minted in Spain during this time were produced by the Real Casa de la Moneda, the Spanish Royal Mint. These coins usually featured a small star near the date, which contained the actual year of mintage, and a mint mark indicating their place of origin. However, what makes the 1993 5 pesetas coin so intriguing is the existence of a rare version without any mint mark, a detail that transforms an otherwise common coin into a rare collector's item. The no-mint mark variant of the 1993 5 pesetas coin is considered an error or anomaly. While most coins from this year bear the correct mint marks, a small number were mistakenly struck without the usual mint identification. This error may have been the result of a misfeed in the minting die or an overlooked production flaw. Because minting errors like this are not often caught in time, they can enter circulation undetected, making them extremely scarce. Collectors categorize these types of coins under mint error coins, and in the world of numismatics, scarcity combined with error dramatically increases a coin's desirability. It's important to note that not all 1993 5 pesetas coins are valuable. The vast majority carry the typical mint marks and are worth only their face value or slightly more. However, the no-mint mark version is an entirely different story, one that has taken the coin world by storm over the last decade. The 1993 5 pesetas coin features a minimalist yet symbolic design. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of King Juan Carlos I, facing left, with the inscription of his name and the year of mintage. On the reverse, the coin features the value 5 tas, along with the iconic image of the Spanish lion rampant, a historic symbol of strength and sovereignty. The coin is composed primarily of cupronickel and weighs approximately 3.5 grams, with a diameter of 19.5 millimeters. It has a reeded edge and a bright metallic luster when uncirculated. These features are common among 5 pesetas coins of the time, but again, what sets this version apart is the distinct absence of any mint mark, a small yet crucial detail. In recent years, interest in Spanish error coins has skyrocketed. Due to its rarity and mysterious origin, the 1993 no-mint mark 5 pesetas coin has become a hot commodity among collectors. Its value has steadily risen in online auctions, collector forums, and international coin fairs. As of mid-2025, a genuine and well-preserved example of the 1993 no-mint Mark 5 pesetas coin can fetch anywhere between $300 to $1,200, depending on its condition and provenance. Coins graded in mint state by reputable grading services have been reported to sell for even more, sometimes reaching values upwards of $1,500 in premium numismatic auctions. Circulated examples with noticeable wear but a clearly visible missing mint mark generally trade in the $150 to $300 range. Though prices vary depending on the market demand and visibility of the error, this price surge is not just hype, it's driven by actual demand from collectors who understand the scarcity and uniqueness of this error coin. With the pool of available specimens being so small, prices are expected to continue climbing in the coming years. There are many counterfeiters attempting to alter common 1993 coins to mimic the no-mint mark version. Always authenticate your coin with a reputable coin dealer or grading service before attempting to sell or trade it. Look for signs of natural minting versus post-mint tampering. Also, check the overall condition. Coins that have been cleaned, scratched, or heavily circulated will be valued less than pristine examples. As a general rule, never attempt to clean your coin. It can drastically reduce its value. Keep it in a soft, acid-free coin holder and avoid handling it with bare hands. If you are purchasing one, make sure to request certification or provenance from the seller. The 1993 no-mint Mark Spain 5 pesetas coin is a remarkable piece of numismatic history. Its unintentional error, combined with its increasing rarity, has propelled it into the spotlight among collectors around the world. From a coin once worth only 5 pesetas, it has evolved into a treasure worth hundreds, even thousands, of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a beginner checking your change jar, it's coins like this that remind us of the hidden stories behind everyday objects. If you come across one, you might just be holding a valuable piece of history in your hands. The mysterious and increasingly rare 1975 Spain 5 pesetas coin with no visible mint mark. If you're a collector, investor, or simply fascinated by historical currency, you'll want to watch this video until the end. Let's uncover what makes this Spanish coin not only historically intriguing, but potentially worth a substantial amount of money in the modern market of 2025. The 5 pesetas coin was part of Spain's official currency system before the adoption of the euro in the early 2000s. Minted primarily in the 20th century, the 5 pesetas coin was a staple in the pockets of Spanish citizens for decades. The coin we are focusing on today was minted in the year 1975, during a pivotal period in Spanish history. This was the final year of General Francisco Franco's regime, and shortly after his death in November of that year, King Juan Carlos I ascended to the throne. This transition marked the beginning of Spain's move toward democracy. As such, coins minted in this era carry a dual historical weight, one tied to the end of dictatorship and the other to the dawn of a modern monarchy. While millions of 5 pesetas coins were minted in 1975, not all of them are created equal. Some carry a hidden detail, or the lack thereof, that dramatically affects their rarity and value. Typically, Spanish coins from this era were minted at the Royal Mint of Spain, officially known as the Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre. Coins usually carry a small star near the date on the obverse side that indicates the actual year of mintage, which may differ from the larger date inscription. Inside that star, a two-digit number represents the actual minting year. In the case of the 1975 5 pesetas coin, the most common varieties have a small star with the digits 75 or 76, indicating that even though the coin bears the date 1975, it may have been struck in either 1975 or 1976. These varieties are quite common and, unless in pristine condition, hold only modest value. However, a small subset of coins exists without any mint mark or date inside the star. These are what collectors refer to as the no mint mark or blank star 1975 5 pesetas coin. These coins are exceedingly rare and are often the result of minting errors or pre-production trials. For collectors, these anomalies represent a hidden gem in the world of modern European coinage. The rarity of the 1975 no mint mark 5 pesetas coin cannot be overstated. Its scarcity is due to both a limited number of known specimens and its nature as an error coin. Coins without a star or with an unmarked star are often the result of incomplete striking, test runs, or mechanical misalignment during the minting process. Because these coins were likely not meant to be circulated, their presence in the market is surprising, and highly sought after. Even seasoned collectors may go their entire lives without encountering a genuine specimen. Auction records from the past decade show that these coins have achieved premium valuations, often reaching into the high hundreds and sometimes even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and provenance. Coins that are certified by respected grading agencies and show little to no wear fetch significantly higher premiums. As of the year 2025, interest in European-era coins and transitional period currency has surged, driven by both collector enthusiasm and global inflation affecting tangible assets like rare coins. The value of the 1975 no-mint Mark V pesetas coin has followed this trend. Currently, the market value for this coin in circulated condition typically starts around $300. For coins in extremely fine condition, that figure can rise to between $800 and $1,200. Uncirculated or mint state examples, especially those graded MS 63 or higher, can command prices upwards of $2,500, depending on buyer demand and rarity confirmation. Prices can fluctuate, of course, and provenance plays a crucial role. Coins that come with authenticated grading, historical documentation, or have appeared in known collections tend to outperform expectations at auction houses and private sales. If you believe you might own one of these coins, we strongly advise consulting a professional numismatist or submitting the coin for grading to a reputable third-party organization. Identifying a true 1975 no-mint Mark V pesetas coin requires careful inspection. Start by examining the star near the date. If the star is completely blank or missing the usual two-digit code, your coin may be a candidate. Be sure to use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe for a detailed look. Additionally, check for even striking, edge details, and signs of tampering. There are counterfeit coins on the market, so authentication is essential. Consider comparing your coin against high-resolution images of verified examples or consulting forums where numismatic experts can weigh in. To sum up, the 1975 no-mint Mark Spain 5 pesetas coin is more than just a relic of Spanish currency. It is a rare and potentially valuable piece of European history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, this coin represents a fascinating intersection of politics, production error, and investment potential. In 2025, as interest in rare and error coins continues to grow, the market for this particular piece shows no signs of slowing down. If you come across one in your collection, consider yourself lucky. It might just be worth a small fortune. If you found this video helpful or interesting, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into rare coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you own a 1975 Spain 5 pesetas coin and what details you see on yours. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting.